The mountain fjords of western Norway are among the wildest and most beautiful districts in Europe. Here nature is at her grandest, but nature can also be fierce and cruel, a merciless killer, an agent of terrible destruction.
Fjords are long, narrow, deep channels with steep-sided cliffs, and they're just the coolest looking things on Earth. Like, whoa. They're created over a massive period of time as glaciers shape and part the land into a U shape, creating a crevice with a small water filling in. Fjords are defined as narrow and skinny. If the area is wider than longer, it'll be called a bay or cove. The longest fjord is
Scoresbysand,
which is in Greenland. It extends 350 kilometers. It's made up of several fjords linked together in a tree-like system. The second longest fjord is
Sognefjord
in Norway, which spans 204 kilometers. The
Sognefjord
was actually used by Vikings for travel around 1500 years ago. Some fjords can be as deep as 1200 meters, while the mouth can only be about 400 meters. The mouth is the opening part towards the sea. Most fjords are deeper than the seas adjacent to them. Fjords have a shallow part called sea thresholds, which are underwater barriers created by deposited gravel or sand. Because of these, fjords are quieter and calmer than the open sea, creating a perfect natural harbor. In the summertime, a large flow of river water releases through the mouth. However, in the wintertime, a small inflow of freshwater takes its place. This means fjords are the transition zone that connects fresh water to the ocean. Fjords are created by glaciers, so they only form in colder regions, so only organisms that can stand the cold live there. The fjord waters are deep and freezing. The water pressure at the bottom of the fjords is huge, meaning very few organisms live down there. The majority of those that do live in total darkness, and not many organisms can survive the cold and dark habitats. Although not many organisms are specifically associated with the fjords, the phytoplankton are the foundation of the food web. These attract zooplankton, which brings in other larger consumers like bigger fishes, birds, and bears. Fjords sometimes have deep water coral reefs. Here, fishes, several species of sharks, plankton, and sea anemones take shelter. Unfortunately, fjords are at risk of landslides. With the high cliffs, landslides occur relatively often.
Now nature's cruel hand has struck Lern Lake, an inner part of the North Fjord. From this 6,000 feet mountainside, a great rock broke off, fell into the lake. It was about 350 yards wide and 900 yards long. It sent up a wave over 300 feet high that has ravaged the lakeside and followed its course of destruction for miles up the valleys before it spent its fury.
In Norway, this happened in 1958, but the impact of the rocks led to a tsunami. The rocks hit the water and moved it faster and faster towards the mouth of the fjord, creating a massive wave. But overall, fjords are a type of estuary that provides shelter for thousands of organisms. These fabulous fjords vary in shapes and sizes, but they all are a beautiful work of nature.